Hi everyone, how are you? Let's see, I want to make sure my music is set good. All right, let's go ahead and scroll on up. Question of the day today. Well, let's see. First, today's Friday. Today's Friday. We're going to be working on some pastels, but today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Disney movie soundtrack? And I thought of this one because I posted that reel that had the Cinderella song attached to it, and it has been stuck in my head ever since I posted it, and now I'm going through like a myriad of Disney songs. Me personally, it is hard to top the Mulan soundtrack. Like, I know a lot of them. I used to have like the Disney song like CDs, and like I know a lot of the words. I can sing along, no problem. But I enjoy a good Disney soundtrack. Also, I noticed on my phone live chat is back, so I'm guessing it was just a fluke. Anyway, let's go ahead and scroll on through who we have in chat here. We have Christina Slenkert. She says, it's Let It Go and Into the Unknown. Also very, very good. Hello. I almost said good morning, but it's not good morning. It's good evening. It's good morning somewhere, but for me, it's good evening. Good evening, Dawn. How are you? Love Disney movies, the mystery movies. I watch every so often. That's nice. Let's see. Leslie, hello. Pam, hello. Christine says, hello everyone. Ah, man, question today. I cannot answer. I don't like Disney. I guess we could say Moana, since I do kind of like that one. Enough to have watched it dozens of times. That's fair. Moana. Let's see. Bella. Hello, Bella. Question of the day. My favorite Disney soundtrack is I'm Still Here from Treasure Planet. Oh, Treasure Planet is a throwback. I remember seeing Treasure Planet in theaters. I must have been, I think I was in high school when it came out. But I totally had like, surely, I know I'm not alone because people have told me they've done it before. Cartoon crushes, all right? When I was a teenager, I had a cartoon crush on the main character from Treasure Planet. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. When you worked at the movie theater, that'll do it. Sounds good. Get your snackage. Christina, hello. Aaron, hello. Vicky, hello. Probably Lion King, also good. I also remember seeing that one in theaters. That was back in, was it 95, 96? Mid-90s. Mid-90s is when that came out. Awesome, Aaron. I'm so glad. Hi, Trey. Trey says, Part of Your World is my favorite Disney movie soundtrack from The Little Mermaid. Nice. Let's see, and for a second I was like, wait a minute, Little Mermaid? I thought Aladdin for a second, but no, yeah, it's Little Mermaid. Vicky says, is that even Disney? Probably not. Oh wait, what did? Oh yeah, Lion King is Disney, totally. Hard question, love the Mulan soundtrack. Heather, you are a girl after my own heart, love it. Evelyn, hello. Let's see, scrolling down, tied between Beauty and the Beast and Frozen. Also, both very good choices. Suzanne, hello. Let's see, Brooke says, evening everyone, my favorite Disney movie soundtrack is either Aladdin or The Little Mermaid. See, it's hard to beat the classics. Let's see. Question of the day, my favorite is Beauty and the Beast. Got a couple of those. Let's see, Brooke, did I say hi to you? Yes, okay, I did. You get a second one. Hi, Brooke. Let's see. Megan says, that's a hard question. I'll have to say Lion King, but I could probably list at least 5 others. Yeah, Megan, I'm right there with you. Like, I could just, they're all so good. Let's see. Little Mermaid and Moana. Got a new keyboard. I saw that. That's a fancy new keyboard. Let's see. Kendra. Hello, Kendra. Oh, wait. Kendra. I lost Kendra. Where'd she go? Hang on. There we go. Let's see. Kendra says hello. And where did she? Hold on. Hold on. Scroll back up. Sometimes the chat will like suddenly move. Kendra says Frozen. Awesome. Welcome, Kendra. Let's see. Marcy, Lion King, Wizard of Oz. Wait a minute. Shannon, is Wizard of Oz Disney? I thought Wizard of Oz was, what's the one where the lion is like roaring at the beginning of it? I don't think Wizard of Oz is Disney. Hi, Minty. Call me the chart queen. I know, man, I have been busting them out, but you know what? Shannon's been a big help with those ones. She's been helping me corral the ones for lists that I don't have, because obviously I don't have all of those pencils, but she's been helping me get the lists that I need to pull them together. And I mean, like, we've got quite a few more to go, but I feel like this week was pretty productive with charts. Let's see. Marilyn, hello. Tangled soundtrack. Tangled is good. I mean, it's Mandy Moore, so hard to go wrong with Mandy Moore. Let's see, scroll down. Diane, hello. Let's see. Treasure Planet is excellently right up there with Atlantis and Atlantis the Lost Empire. Yes, also good. Yep, always a Little Mermaid. Does Hamilton count? It's on Disney Plus. If not, Encanto seems top notch. Yeah, I mean, it's Disney, so it works. I didn't say it had to be cartoon Disney. Or did I say anime? What was it? What's the question? Favorite Disney movie? Yeah, soundtrack. So yeah, it doesn't have to be animated. Shit absolutely counts. But for a while, Disney owned MGM. Okay, so, you know, technically. That's why Hollywood Studios used to be named MGM Studios in Disney World. Ah, okay. Hi, Cece. All right, I think I got everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. Welcome, everyone. All right, let's see. Announcements. I don't have too many announcements, except for the fact that I have been pumping out the color charts. Ironically enough, these are not on there yet, but it's because I wanted to finalize them. But look at how pretty the Prismacolor one is. I finally rearranged it because, like, for the longest time, the chart I had, it was just a list of colors that I had gotten online. And that was like way, way back in the day. But I was like, I need a chart that makes a little bit more sense. Welcome back, Christina. You redid the Prisma one after I'm sorry. It needed to be better. Needed to be better. You just have to do it again. That's all. But I was able. Oh my gosh, words are already hard today. I was able to get this one filled out because if you saw my post, the Ohuhu ones, because I'm going to be doing a video comparing these two because their prices are similar. Hang on. Re-swatch my Prismas, right? Shit, wait a tick. That's not quite right. I know, right? So I will say I kind of gave you my initial impressions of Arctics. Like I'm gonna do a whole video, so I'll have all this in there. But I messaged Shannon while I was doing it. Oh, Coco. Okay, hi, Ronnie. I messaged Shannon while I was doing it because I had to laugh. I was not aware that Ohuhu was one of the companies that apparently refuses to spell things correctly. I don't know how I feel about it. We've got Perm Rose, and I double checked it. It's on the markers, it's on the list, it's on the swatch sheet that came with it. Like, they're all funky. But yeah, we have Perm Rose, we have Yellow Orche, but we do have a a Yellow Ochre. Where'd it go? There's two of them. Why can't I find it? Anyway, oh, there it is, Yellow Ochre. I'd like to point out that it's not even yellow, it's brown. I find it very interesting that where is it? There's a brown black here that is not, there it is, black brown. That's salmon, my friends, that is salmon. We have Better Cup Yellow. There's a number of them. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Better Cup Yellow. It's, yeah, Better Cup sounds like the ladies on our garment company. Yeah, she did. Yeah, Claire did the color family. I'm gonna have one coming out for the Arctic soon, but I don't have it separated into color family. It's just gonna be a straight up color chart, nothing fancy. But yes, Claire did release that today. Possibly Marilyn, I don't know. All I'm saying is that it would not hurt for them to, you know, hire people like myself to do the color charts. It's like Brun. What even is Brun? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I feel like this is complicated enough that it probably means something. Colo Cassia Tonoimo. But I will say they do include a blender, a colorless blender. So technically there's 37 markers in there, while the Arctics, 2 of their 36 are colorless blenders. So I don't know. I will dive in more. Yeah, it does not look like honey at all. At all. Also, you know, I have all these thoughts, and if I say them all now, there's no point in making the video, but I have many feelings about the markers, and I've only swatched them yet. I haven't even tried blending them. But yes, that is to come as soon as I get the time to put that together. But as far as today is concerned, yeah, I know, but I find that silly. Like, aren't there enough words in the world that even if they didn't want the same color names as, say, another similar company, they could come up with their own unique names versus like, you know, Buttercup Yellow. I'm just saying, there's plenty of creativity out there, enough to go around for everyone. But today we're going to be using the Arteza Soft Pastels. I actually do have a swatch of them. This one is on the website. And the reason we are doing this is because last stream we were chatting, well actually chat was when we were chatting. I was just sort of listening, or not listening, I'm the one talking, watching, reading? I don't know. About pan pastels. And I said, well, I don't have pan pastels, I have pastels. And then it got me thinking, well, what if we try and do skin tone with just regular pastels rather than the pan pastels? Because if I haven't looked at the pan pastel prices. Pan pastel prices. Can you try and say that 10 times fast? If I remember correctly, they are going to be more expensive than your standard soft pastels. Now, like I said, I have the Arteza ones, but I mean, you can get ones from Hobby Lobby or wherever else. So tools that we are using today that I have. So I've got an X-Acto knife in case I want to like shave off a little bit of the powder. I tried to look for those pads that the pan pastel uses. I could have swore I saw them at my Hobby Lobby and I did not have time to check Michael's. But anyway, I couldn't find any and there was not enough time to order some off Amazon and get it here in time. So I did find something else at Hobby Lobby that I think could work. And these are paintbrushes, but they're called scrubber brushes. Now I put the Hobby Lobby link in the description below because I couldn't find a real good, a makeup applicator that could work. But again, I was running quick errands and I didn't exactly want to go all over the place. So anyway, I grabbed what they had at Hobby Lobby and I'm kind of excited to try these. They are a nylon scrubber brush and they're scrubber because it's really stiff. It almost reminds me of a stencil brush, except slightly more flexible. So we have 3 sizes of that. So we're gonna try these out. Like I said, the Hobby Lobby link is in the description if you want to get, it was like $3. I don't know, it was on sale. It really wasn't expensive. We also have some tortillons, which are just basically rolled paper. We got handy dandy Q-tips, which I think most people have in their house. We also have some cotton balls. We may or may not use them. These are jumbo ones, so I actually end up unrolling them and then using the bits that I want. But anyway, cotton balls, so we got that. And then we've also got a couple sheets of paper so that we can cover things as we go along. Now, one of the other things you could do, if you have the Carbothello pastel pencils, which I do have on the bookshelf, we'll get them if we decide that we really need them. But I wanna try and do just regular pastels. The other thing that you can use, blunts, possibly. Like, cause I use this when I do my coloring pages. You can see it's pretty dark on the end because of the pencils. I didn't want to use this one though, because I use this strictly for the pencils. But yes, those are also theirs. Let's see, another tool that you can use that, unless you don't have hands, are your fingers. So you can use your hands and your fingers. So we may get a little bit messy. We'll see. I've got this old cloth, as well as I've got a few more. This was an old towel that I cut up into like art size cloths that I can just use and get grubby or whatever else and go through them. So I have a bunch of them. Called them bloods. Yeah, possibly. So anyway, the page that we're doing today is from Lana Green. The link for it is in the description below. She has a lot of really good ones where there's a lot of space for skin tone. So if you're wanting to try skin tone, Christine Karen and her are ones I have. Oh, and also Mariola Budek. Yes, baby wipes will work well. I get nervous though getting anything moist around when I use pastels because I know how clumsy I am and I will inevitably like miss a wet spot on my hand and then mess the whole thing up. But I have not done, the last time we did pastels, we did the Harry Potter page and it was Hermione and we used the Carbothello pencils. So I haven't used just pastels on a page. Now I know there are those that make absolutely gorgeous pieces of artwork that, you know, are huge and they're awesome and they use pastels, but this is new for me. So we're gonna I have an idea of how I want this to go and we're just kind of gonna roll together and experiment and kind of see what works. Oh my God, like hand strength, hello. We'll just rip it. I could not pull it out. But yeah, so we'll get these, like I said, we got Q-tops. This is exclamation point words. Words are hard. what do I want to start with? I think we're just going to dive into the skin because that is the thing that I am most anxious to try out. Like I said, I chose an image that had a fair amount of skin tone that we can get to. Not a lot of teeny tiny details. Oh, fun, Ev. Yeah, oil pastels are not something I have dived. What's the word? Dive? I haven't dove. That's it. Dove. Clearly my brain is working correctly today. I haven't dove into oil pastels too much. That might make me a little nervous. Yeah, words are so hard. So hard. Okay, so we have got 2 trays of these soft pastels. Oh my, I'm not even talking fast, guys. I literally am just like tripping. We had to wear smocks. I probably should. I don't know. I'm wearing a Minecraft t-shirt. I think I'm okay. We've got a pretty wide range of colors. We're going to be working a lot with, you know, more of the skin tone colors. I'm thinking earth red is going to be good. So I'm just going to kind of grab the ones that I think will work and we are going to blend, and this may turn out to be a complete disaster. Like I said, this is printed separately, so when you're done with it, just be wary of how you store it. You can spray it with a fixative when you're done to keep it from moving around. I don't think I have some somewhere, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna grab, let's see, I'm gonna grab earth red, and then let's do, I mean, earth red is pretty dark. That's a little bit brave, but let's see. I don't have these in order. They're kind of out of order, so I'm gonna need to search a little bit. Apricot is one that I want. Is that this one here? Called Dusty Orange. That's peach. Salmon. I think this is apricot. Yes, apricot. There it is. Right? Yeah, it's been so long. Use a letter opener to shave. Yeah, so... Oh, less likely to cut yourself. That's probably a good idea. I have history. But, you know, that'll be content if I lose a finger on stream, right? Steve will totally be cool with that and not panic in any way, shape, or form. Actually, Steve's not really a panicker. I have a very yellow... I mean, it does say, well, that's sand yellow. Sand yellow or jasmine yellow? Let's do jasmine yellow instead. A little bit lighter. Living dangerously. You know me. That's why I come here with some sort of injury. That burn on my wrist is still healing. Latte brown is really nice. See, I also want to turn on the fan, but I'm kind of afraid it'll blow stuff up. What is this color? This looks nice. Oh, that's latte brown. Go figure. I'm looking for it and I'm like, oh, what's this one? This one's pretty. Now I'm going to turn on the fan. I've got, the wind is kind of blocked, so I don't think it'll blow the pastel dust everywhere. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Hi, Julie. How are you? All right. I think 4 colors is good to start with. Now, here's my question. Like, can we utilize white at all and blend that in? Hi, Kara. I guess we'll find out. All right, so we're gonna start easy. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna take off my rings for this because I have a feeling things are going to get a little bit messy. The question is, can things get messy and yet I still somehow keep the image looking nice? Because see, I think that's, for the last 2 days, I'm overly chatty tonight. That's okay, I like chattiness. You know, I don't know that pastels are usually done in such kind of fine, I don't know, fine, like smaller details. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, well, sorry, I was just looking at chat. Do I want to start by putting the pastel, this is new for me too. Like I have not taken a class on pastels I might have in college. But this is really just gonna be trial and error. So this could end up being completely disastrous. Now, when you purchase these images, when you download it, you get a PDF and a JPEG, and you can print it off in either dark lines or light lines. I chose the light line, and I didn't lighten this anymore in Photoshop. It's a little bit darker to me than it is for you guys because you're getting a little bit of a light glare, but you do have the option of the dark and the light. So, okay. I don't want to like dive straight in and just destroy it straight away. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do, now I want to be careful here. We're going to do like one side will be the picture and one side will be the just regular computer paper over here in case it gets dusty. What I want to try, because as you can see, all of these brushes are completely white, completely brand new, completely unused. I wanted to do this with you guys, and that way, you know, we have an audience. Actually, we should test it real quick. So if oh, just wait, you can't see that. If I do this here, how much is it gonna move around? Still have some of those lines depending on how hard you press. Okay, that's good to know. Just getting a feel for them, you know. It's like if you watch Jazza at all, he you know, he has the art channel. He always kind of like plays with things beforehand. Okay, I kind of like the brushes. Let's go ahead and dive in with the brush first. Of the new Colora chalk pastel pencils, I have no feelings about them one way or the other because I have not used them. Oh yes, lighten it quite a bit. You talk too much in streams? What, like chat in the chat box? You don't, Alex, you don't stream, do you? It's literally like, I've had people complain that like I talk too much during the live streams, but that's why I adjusted it to be like, it's a color in chat. That's what we do. Okay, I like that. It's subtle and I'm not too worried about getting it too, and because it's a scrubber brush and it's real stiff, it's actually getting off quite a bit of the dust. So this first color we're using, this is Earth Red. Now, I don't know, do most soft pastel sets, ooh, see, that's pretty dark. Do most soft pastel sets, do they come with names? I don't know if they're all named. I like that the Arteza one is named. Oh, one last tool that you might want to have around. Kneaded eraser to help lift stuff. Yeah, well, I figure, you know, if you come into it knowing that I'm gonna be chatting, then, you know, you can set your expectations accordingly. So if they say, well, you're talking to it, it's like, well, it's a color in chat. No, actually, I'm usually pretty nice about it, and then I very sweetly direct them towards Chris Chang because she doesn't chat a ton. Okay, so that is super dark. That is super dark. I'm also gonna grab this to kind of sweep away the extra so I don't smear it too bad. We're not gonna lighten it yet though. We're gonna go in with a little bit of this latte brown. I'm gonna wipe off, let's see. Yeah, even though it's stained on it, it's not carrying it over. So we're gonna grab this latte brown. In hindsight, I'm wondering if the latte brown would have been fine to start out with. We'll see. But yeah, it's definitely like a scrubber brush in the sense that you are working it into the tooth of the paper. Obviously, we're not gonna be using our blender pencils or anything. I think I kind of almost like this a bit better than what the pastel pads. Now, I don't know that these brushes would work as well if you have the pan pastels, mostly because if I understand correctly, now I can't say for sure, maybe someone in chat can confirm for me, but something like these chalk pastels, I believe are harder. Janet, I'm a nervous wreck. I think they're going to be harder than the pan pastels. Am I incorrect with that? Like I said, I don't have pan pastels, so I can't say for sure, but from what I've seen, the pan pastels, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of like powdered makeup, like a you know, like a foundation, a powdered foundation. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of the Earth Red. But yeah, if anyone who has the pan pastels, are they, if you've tried both, are the pan pastels considerably softer than chalk pastels? Okay. I'm gonna try and make it as equally dark as I did before. And then that way when we lighten it, it will be similar. And we're gonna lighten it by using the kneaded eraser and lifting. Okay. So let's see, let's get more of the latte brown. It's pretty light in comparison. Creamier, not sure about softer. Okay. Hi, Mona. So I feel like the scrubbing brushes might be a little bit too rough on them, especially since they're more expensive. I would be concerned about using them up too fast, for sure. The pan pastels are very dusty and way more messy than soft pastels. Yeah, so I definitely would not use the scrubbing paintbrushes then. And I feel silly like calling them scrubbing paintbrushes, but that's literally like the name that Hobby Lobby gives them. It's a set of 3. They're incredibly inexpensive, but I think they're great for dry mediums. Like you can see, we've still got quite a bit of like pastel dust that's coming off there. Okay. I think this could work. I'm really glad I found these. Okay, I'm gonna try and lift some of this on her cheek a little bit. So I've taken a little bit of the kneaded eraser and I've kind of just pointed it. Now I've worked it into the paper, so we're gonna see how much it actually lifts. So you can see that there's a little bit of brown on the eraser. So it's definitely lifting it. I don't wanna rub it too much. We might just a little bit, but I don't wanna smear it into places where I don't want it to be. So we're just gonna lift. Oh, gotcha. Pastel, softer pan are dusty. Yeah, they're very dusty. But I feel like we're cleaner so far than I anticipated. Okay, that's really not that bad. I like that a lot. I mean, we've just started putting color down. I'm almost wondering now, I'm gonna test something, okay? Because I still wanna add the darkness of the latte brown and the earth red, but I kind of wanna add a base color now and see how that works. Now, I wanna make sure, so I've got this paper next to me that I'm gonna make sure that even though my brush is stained, like it won't put any more of that kind of darker color. Let's use a little bit of jasmine yellow, okay? All right, and how yellow is this? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. So I want to put a base layer of the jasmine yellow over her entire face. Now the question is, are we gonna be able to use some white over the top of this and make sure she's not jaundiced? Like I said, it's been a long time since I've legitimately used it. So I have in my head, like how I would do markers or pencils or whatever else. And I don't know, when you use a new medium, you have to kind of rethink how you use it. The nice thing about pastels though is that you can get this really kind of smooth look to it and you don't have the pencil strokes. All right, so obviously that is a very yellow. Do you ever do like dark skin tones? Oh, absolutely I do. I've got a handful of them. I do dark skin tones, I do blue skin tones, purple skin tones. We've done green. I don't think I've ever done straight up yellow, but yes, dark skin tones, medium tones, light tones, like all of them. Like we could go darker for her. We could. I don't see why not. Except that we already started out light. And I'll be honest, like I'm more familiar with the lighter tones only because that is what I see, you know, that's what I see every day. So I'm most familiar with where the highlights are. So if I'm using a medium that I'm not entirely comfortable with, I want to choose a color palette that makes up for the uncomfortability. Is that a word? Uncomfortability. But yes, I have done a number of different skin tones. They're all over on my Etsy for sure. I need to do just like a collection of skin tones. In fact, and I never did quite finish it, but we did that skin tone page using a Mariola Bedeck page where we did a darker skin tone, and then what's that called when you have two different eye colors? Ooh, we could do two different eye colors on her. But yeah, we did that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So we're just using that apricot now. See, that's actually coming out really nice. This brush, I think, is working. I feel like like I said, I'm more comfortable with it than I might have been with the little, Oh, nice, Marilyn. Yeah, I've got those too. I debated about grabbing them. We can definitely do like more pastel stuff. I know I tend to default to, you know, either pencils or markers, but there's plenty of other mediums out there. Okay, let's get a little bit of that earth red again. In this darker shadow. That's the thing about grayscale. If you're learning how to do skin tones, grayscale is a great way to do it because the artist kind of guides you on where to place your shadows. So it helps you to kind of familiarize yourself with where you should place them. And that way, when you move to line art, then you got a better idea of what it is you're trying to accomplish. There is a bit of a sound though, like, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I don't know if it's nails on a chalkboard here. Maybe if I, well, no, my computer's in the way. But there's definitely a bit of a scratchy sound to it. So if you're really sensitive to sounds, you might want to avoid the scrubber paintbrushes. We're gonna put a little bit of this under her nose where it's more shadowed. Heterochromia, that's what it is. Thank you, Heather. Yes, so we did a darker skin tone with heterochromia that turned out really cool. Okay, I'm gonna wipe that off. We're gonna sweep this away. Ooh, carefully, we're smearing it. Okay, now let's see, is that clean? Yes. All right, so now we're gonna grab the, what was this again? This was a latte brown. Are there any other colors I wanna utilize? Nah, this is good. I feel like for skin tone, I'm gonna end up using a lot of sanded down pencils to get pencil dust and then used them like pastels. Oh, she used Loomies? What? Oh my gosh. I couldn't. That would like, I think I would like literally cry. Okay, I wanna try and use a Q-tip for a little bit because I wanna try and get a little bit more, because now that I've got the color down, it's not adhering to the paper quite as much as I would have liked. So now we're gonna use a Q-tip. And this is that latte brown. There we go, that's looking better. Right, I absolutely would. I'm thinking with the little paper blenders, the tortillons. What did you call them? What did you call them, Ev? Stumps? Blending stumps? I feel like that's gonna be good when we wanna get like fine points lines and such, like for hair. Okay, latte brown. And I mean, and gosh, like Q-tips are super handy for this because they're just sitting there in your bathroom or wherever it is you keep them. Although technically they say that you're not supposed to like clean your ears with, I don't know, I like having clean ears. Hi, Renee. Thanks. Funny thing is this is actually the same brown that I had on earlier this week. It's called Coffee Run. It's the ILNP one, but I don't normally buy the Essie brand ones, but I saw this, was it yesterday, and it just like sung to me, and I was just like, oh, I can put it on top, and now it's sparkly. Anyway, you know, I'm just having fun with nails. All right, so we're just gonna keep using this Q-tip here, and then I'm gonna see what we can do with white. Now, the thing of it is, there you go, Ev. I wondered about that. The thing of it is when you're using the Q-tips, you can't necessarily clean the Q-tips, so you'll need to use the other end when you change colors. I mean, you can try, but there's a lot more risk of kind of muddying your colors a bit. Okay, quickly. Actually, I wonder if I should, I don't want to like blow on it too much. All right, let's use the other side and let's try and use a little bit of white. And I just want to see what happens when I put this on top of that jasmine yellow. Yeah, exactly. Like if you're not blowing out your eardrums, I think you're okay. It's not really doing much. In fact, I think we're just going to use more apricot anyway. It's nice that we chose the lightest yellow initially. There's some more on the paper there. Yeah, she's not too bad. And in fact, we could maybe use, we'll look at our colors here in a second. We could go a bit more dramatic with her shadows, I think. The thing that I'm trying to avoid is like significant blotchiness. There we go. How are we feeling about this? Oh my gosh, it's so bright for you guys. Okay, that's too dark. That's a bit more accurate. Tad more accurate. Let's go ahead and use a little bit of the yellow. Let's see, that had the white on it. I love it, Ev. I get in the mood to do like full makeup every now and then. That is true, Marilyn. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Okay. We're going to tone down some of this red just a little bit with this jasmine yellow. I know it looks like so much color on her, but when the rest of her is uncolored, like, I think that's pretty understandable. I feel like I want to get a little bit of pink in here for her cheeks. Okay, so for a pink, the watermelon pink is kind of nice. Let's see. Here it is, watermelon pink. Hi, Rinka. Thanks, Kristen. And hello. Did I say hello to you? I don't know if I did. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use our medium scrubber brush for this. We're going to get a little bit of this pink. It's just a little bit. And it is a little bit like we're doing her makeup. A little bit of that blush on. Let's go ahead and sweep that away because I don't want too much. Now we're going to use a brand new Q-tip. I'm just going to smooth that out a little bit. And then we're going to grab that medium one again, get a little bit more of that pink. And we're going to do, let's see, that is not very pink at all. We're going to need to darken that up a bit. But let's get some of her regular skin tone color on here too. So let's grab the latte brown. Hey kiddos, you guys going to bed? All right, love you. Night, buddy. Bye. They said good night, guys. Well, if you didn't see my post on social media, I can't really share little Emily's cookie link, just because there's a lot of rules behind social media and the girls selling on that. But just FYI, Girl Scout season cookie season has officially started yesterday. So wherever you're at, if they do Girl Scout cookies there, keep an eye out for, you know, local booths and whatnot. Because yeah, them cookies are starting to make the circuit. Kristen, we're just rolling with it. That's the thing about coloring. You just gotta have fun with it. Okay, so this is a little bit of mulberry. Come on. I mean, people go nuts for Girl Scout cookies down here. It was so funny. We had little Emily out with her wagon in the neighborhood today, and one of our neighbors lives down the street. We've never met them before, but they do live nearby us. They saw her with her wagon, and they like were driving by, and they immediately like pointed at her and like, oh wait, and they like pulled over and oh yeah, that's probably good. But they were just like, people, man, they love the Girl Scout cookies, which don't get me wrong. Like if I was not gluten-free, I would have like eaten 3 boxes of the peanut butter patties already. Like it's so good. It's so good. All right, let's get a little bit of apricot. But yes. And it's cute because, you know, the girls work so hard for their stuff. So if you do go to a Girl Scout booth to get cookies, make sure you ask them about their badges. They love talking about their badges. Oh, what about what? Oh, but intrigued using soft pastel. Oh, perfect. Yes. There you go. Yes, the Arteza soft pastels. Right, Ev? They are so good. All right. Let's see. I actually do want to put like a little bit of eyeshadow, so I'm kind of thinking, like, how bold do I want to go? You know what I've been wearing lately? Like a green eyeshadow. And it's not like full on 80s like green, like it's subtle, but it's like a shimmer. Anyway, it's really pretty. Let's see. I don't know what color will do her hair yet. I suppose we'll just do, let's do maybe some of the mulberry for her eyeshadow. One word for this time of season, mint, right? Yeah, the thin mints. Oh my gosh. Probably the ones, because we actually have to place a reorder for more cookies this weekend, because as the girls cookie season goes on, they sell cookies and then we place more orders and then we deliver more, all that kind of stuff. Definitely the thin mints, the Samoas is what they're called in some of the other states, but we do caramel delights here. It's the same cookie, it's just those different names. in different states. But yeah, so the caramel delights, the lemonades are really popular. Yeah, mint whenever I can get it, right? Yeah, Samoa, exactly. All right, so we're gonna take some of this mulberry up here where the top of her cheekbone would be. Okay, now I'm gonna brush this away because I don't want it super pink. We're gonna grab just a clean Q-tip, cotton bud. I suppose Q-tip is technically the brand name for it. Yeah. You're in Midlothian. Yeah, it's interesting how it's different regions because we'll have people that'll be like, oh, do you have the Samoas? I'm like, you mean the caramel delights? Sure do. Sleeving one saying, but alas, gluten-free. I know, right? They do have the gluten-free cookies, and then they put those out. They're good, but for me, it's like I so much want the peanut butter patties. It's just not the same. So I treated myself to a bag of mini Reese's that I keep squirreled away in the fridge whenever the cravings get to be too much. Right, you know, it's so funny because we were, I'm still just using mulberry. We were loading up her wagon and figuring out what we're gonna order, and little Emily said something along the lines of she was surprised that people got those because they're so plain. And I was like, no, honey, you don't understand. These are classic. I mean, it's a shortbread cookie, and we're in the South. The South loves shortbread cookies. And so they actually do pretty well. But yeah, we definitely stock up on the caramel delights and thin mints. So I'm just using the mulberry right now to kind of bring different kind of rosy highlights to her face. I'm telling you right now, it is darker than what it looks like for you guys. Maybe I should try and lower it even more. Okay, that's a little bit more accurate. I just want you guys to be able to not feel like your screen is super dark. But yeah, we're working on it. Yes, excellent with hot chocolate. You never been into Girl Scout cookies? Oh, man. Ah, I love it, Ev. Yeah, the Adventurefuls. The Adventurefuls are good. The Toastiers are newish. They have a new one this year that's called a Raspberry Rally, but you can only get it. You can only get it online. Okay, so let's see. Let's shift this so I have a little bit more room. Those fancy flavors, right? There you go, Megan. Okay, we're gonna shift her up because I want to start adding color to her neck and chestoral region. So I'm actually gonna use my biggest size now, and I am gonna start by laying down a layer of the jasmine yellow first instead of the other colors. Peanut butter covered in chocolate. The peanut butter patties, yup, those are my jam. I love them so much. There's so much dust still. See, the yellow's not too heavy. You can't hardly, I swear you can see it. I wonder if I should, okay, I'm gonna live on the edge, guys. I am gonna apply pastel straight to paper. Like, who even am I right now? I try also not to make it darker just so that you guys can see it, because then it's gonna end up looking funky. Okay, I'm not pressing very hard. I just want to get some color on the paper, and then we are gonna move it around. Some old cleavage there. It's about as risque as I get here. Tim Tams, right? Ah, yes, good snack, good snack. Yeah, the Girl Scout, the gluten-free one, and that's the thing is that they manufacture only a small amount of gluten-free cookies. So it's like whatever the Troop has, that's what they have, and like that's it. But yeah, I don't know, you know, because it's not like the peanut butter patties are super like soft cookies. Surely there could be a way they can manufacture the gluten-free peanut butter patties. That's all I'm saying. I like to move it, right? Needs a soft sugar cookie with frosting. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I will say, when they have the s'more cookies, that was why I was a little disappointed with them, because I expected them to be more like marshmallowy inside, but it was more like a vanilla frosting, and I was like, that's not what I want. All right, we're gonna use our smallest scrubber brush now, and we're gonna go in with that earth red, which is that darkest color that we have here, and we are just gonna dive right in. And remember, we could always pick up some of this with the kneaded eraser. Also, keep in mind whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Now, I know I started with her skin, so at some point my hand's gonna have to go on here. So when we get to the point where we're doing hair, then we will go ahead and put a piece of paper over the top. All right, a little bit more earth red. Right? Yes, I have. That's the aggression cookies, isn't it? I know you have a couple of them that you shared with me. I gotta see how those can translate into gluten-free. Start a whole line of Ev's cookies, but gluten-free. Okay, I'm liking this earth red. And using this little brush is great because it's giving me a lot more control over where this darker color is going. We're gonna soften it up after we get all of our pigment down, and then we'll move on from it. I have pan pastels, and it looks like that is how you're using these. Yeah, so that was the challenge, is because we were talking about the pan pastels last time, and I don't have them, but I do have the soft pastels. So my question was, can we use soft pastels like we would use pan pastels, rather than like the traditional, you know, the soft pastel way where you're getting it directly on and smearing it with your fingers, which you can, but my goal was, can we use these how we would use pan pastels? I always feel weird coloring cleavage on stream. Here, let me accentuate these bubbles. Sorry. I get awkward. Yeah, well, it's not like I'm doing words on stream talking about how I tried porn. I'd like to clarify, I have never done that. All right, so let's do latte brown now. 18 to get the recipe. I was warned not to share. Well, if it makes you feel you, I promise I won't share with anyone else. Genuine windmill cookies over the holidays this year. Those are the coffee Dunkin', right? I just love to make it awkward. That's the fun in it, right? Okay, so I'm using the latte brown now. Yeah, this is coming out pretty good. I like it. How should the chalk pastel pencils be sharpened? I have a doll and gall. Not. The only way I've ever quote unquote sharpened is when I would shave it off to get the powder, and it would be like this. And I've used just an X-Acto knife. I mean, because these by themselves are about 3 centimeters by 3 centimeters. And I gotta tell you, I don't know a single sharpener that would fit that. So yeah, I would say don't sharpen. Definitely something, if you need like the powder or you need it at a fine point, like you can use the corner of it, but pastels aren't meant to do like super fine detailing stuff. When you do super fine detailing with stuff with pastels, that's when you bring in additional tools, like I've got this. So if I really need to do some details, that's how I would use it. Ah, cool, okay. I love peanut butter Oreos with my coffee, see? You would be surprised, actually. You have to find specifically gluten-free oatmeal. I had been using, there was this brand of oatmeal that we always fed the kids. It was like mom's best oatmeal or something. And I was having like oatmeal every now and then you get a kick on where you kind of like eat the same kind of breakfast over and over. Well, I was on a kick where I was eating oatmeal, and I was eating it almost every day. And I could not figure out why. My headaches were so bad. I felt so terrible. Well, that was about the time that Shannon shared with me this app that you can scan different foods to see, if they've got traces of gluten, if they're gluten-free, whatever else. Anyway, that oatmeal I was using was absolutely not gluten-free. So now I buy oatmeal that is specifically gluten-free. Probably has to do with like fillers or something that they put in it. I don't even know. Oh, chalk pencils, not blocks. I would definitely use something that gives you a shorter lead exposure. So not a long point, because the chalks are not going to be nearly as strong as something that's like wax or oil based. Oh, see, there you go. Stabilo sells one. Yeah, because Stabilo is the brown. If I remember correctly, my chalk pastels came with a little handheld sharpener. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sweep her off a little bit. All right, we're gonna get in the apricot now. Let's go ahead and use our larger brush again. Yes, but you can find gluten-free oatmeal. You can find gluten-free oatmeal. Honestly, like there are so many. Did I? Yeah, that's the apricot. There are so many good gluten-free options out there now. I think I told you guys about it before, but the Good Crisp company, oh my gosh, their knockoff potato chips are so friggin' delicious. Oh, I just got some of that. Okay, I need to move this over here where it's not blending with the earth red. But anyway, I get their sour cream and onion ones, and they are friggin' addicting. I've eaten so much of them. Right, Deborah? You're good, Ev. I always pop it up and take a look at it. It always sends me a good little giggle. I mean, because I assume that you don't expect like a paragraph long response, because it's more of a like, you know, oh, Emily, she would enjoy this. I open it up and I enjoy it, and then I heart it because I did in fact enjoy it. Maybe one of these days I'll just completely confuse you and mix it up and like respond with like an angry face. And you'll be like, what? No, actually I wouldn't want to do that, because then that would make me sad too. Okay, I'll respond with like a bunny rabbit emoji. See, there you go. Yeah, Bob's Red Mill is really good. In fact, I have some Bob's Red Mill bread flour that I want to try out in my bread maker. We're just using apricot at the moment. I think I want to go a little bit darker, so I am going to use a Q-tip now for the apricot and get a little bit more color on here. Work it into the paper. Work around the bubbies. See, I can't even say it with a straight face. Like I can't, if I say anything related to bubbies, I have to say it funny because I'm apparently 12 years old. Funny thing is when little Steve was a baby and he was still breastfeeding, see, I can say breast, no problem. He used to, when he would ask for it, he would say, Bubby, Bubby. And it was friggin' adorable. Yeah, bread mix. Oh, Fantasia, that's good. Yes, the King Arthur Measure for Measure flour, friggin' fantastic. That's the one that I use quite frequently. Chartreuse! Tanya! Hello. I was filling out the Prismacolor chart and I saw chartreuse and I was like, ah, chartreuse. Where did I put the Q-tip that I used? Ah, there it is. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit of the Latte Brown. This is getting messy. Castle Art coloring books. Just yesterday I was surprised by the Christmas one. It has cards and a calendar. Should be coloring. Oh, very cool. But watching the kitty. I love it. Kitty watching is totally acceptable. Oh man, everybody was gone from the house today because, you know, work, school, and everything else. And I was trying to get stuff done and Paul was all over me. He's just like, look, no one else is here. I really need some attention. So that's that picture that I posted on my stories today because Paul was just all over. Oh my gosh, I have been posting so many stories lately. All the content. But, you know, if you guys are curious about the behind the scenes of me making those color charts, that laid it out pretty clear, right up to even putting them all in Excel. Okay, it's starting to get a little messy, but I am pleased. We're gonna sweep that away quickly so it doesn't. Hang on one second. Sip of water here. Let's zoom out a little bit. We can see how she's looking. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. We haven't even done her eyes or anything yet. Okay, what I want to do for a minute is I'm going to move these out of the way real quick. Move this. And I'm going to sweep away or shake away or something some of this pastel stuff. I will vacuum later. But it's getting a little loose. Ah, that's fair. Right, Ev? Yeah, Paul was all over me. Okay, so there really isn't that much loose pastel on here right now. And I am fairly happy with her skin down. Now we could do her arms, but I kind of want to keep moving on what we're doing. Although, we should do her ear. I always forget the ear. Anybody else always forget the ear? I always forget the ear. Let's do the ear real quick. All right, so let's get a little bit of this jasmine yellow. Okay. Just our little bit of a base color here. Now, I'm not touching the other side yet, so I'm not worried about putting a piece of paper over it. Okay, and then let's get our little bitty brush. Right? I know, I'm always forgetting the ears, constantly. And then let's grab the earth red. Okay. And we have these shadows here already. There we go. So if you have a local Hobby Lobby, Hobby Lobby's kind of a pain to order from. There isn't free shipping and it takes forever to get to you. So if you have a local Hobby Lobby, you can get those scrubber brushes there. But you know, you could also check Michael's or wherever else. Let's see, let's do latte brown. Let's clean this. Aw, thanks, Ronnie. Hi, Fabiola, welcome. All right, so latte brown now. Yeah, well, I feel like the brushes are just giving me that much more control. Like a normal paintbrush, I don't think would work just because it's too flexible. But with it being this stiff, it's working pretty well. All right, let's get our peach. And because it's also, you know, like a rougher brush, it's pulling off more of that pigment. Okay, we need to get a little bit more. It's still looking a little peachy. Let's get some more. Let's actually go ahead and grab the Q-tip now. What, Christine? 2 local Hobby Lobbies. There you go. Yeah, we've got Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and a very small Joann's around here. You'd think that they'd have more craft stores around, but they don't. Just because where we're set up here, it's a pretty... Basically, to get from one end of the town to the other, it's just at least 30 minutes. And that's just if you drive straight through on the highway. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a little pickup on here there. There we go. This is just a kneaded eraser. Okay, then let's go ahead and do a little bit of the latte brown. 2 Michaels, 2 Hobby Lobbies, and 1 Joann's. Used to have 2 of them as well, but 1 closed. Yeah, there were some Joann stores. They just recently did a closing, but they swear they're not going out of business, which would be cool. You'd think that their business really jumped up, what with the pandemic and everybody making their own masks and everything. I think craft stores, like everybody dove into the crafts. Okay, you know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try one of these little tortillons to see if I can get a little bit more fine detail. There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. Let's try the latte brown next to that. And we'll sweep away all this extra here in just a bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, my Outlander fans, did you see, number 1, they got picked up for an 8th season, which is cool and all, but it's also going to be the final season. Diana Gabaldon hasn't even written the last book yet. Like, so you know they're going to be going like off canon now. I don't know how I feel about that. Any other Outlander fans have strong feelings about this? Christine. 35 minutes to get there is so worth it, right? I don't know. It is speculated. This isn't a spoiler because it's not for sure in the books or anything, but it is speculated that Jamie will die in the last book, but it's not written yet. So I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. All right, we're gonna get a little bit of this watermelon pink. Do a little bit of pink on the ears. Be careful because my hands are on that and I don't want to smear it too much. Okay, I think I'm okay with her ear for now. We may add more later. We're gonna shift that over here. I'm gonna take this piece of paper. I know, right? They need at least 2 more seasons. They gotta catch up with the books, but Nope, they're going, and I mean, I suppose they already went off canon a little bit just with Murtaugh's storyline, but let's be honest, that was an improvement. Like, they really made Murtaugh's character, like, super lovable, and, like, everybody, no one was upset that he got a continued storyline. All right, so we are gonna be covering up her face because I don't want to smear it. What we are gonna work on are these leaves, though. Thanks, Bonnie. So let's take a look at our greens. I don't want to do like a super bright green. Yeah, she told Jamie, but I mean, I know that they brought her in on the script changes, so I'd like to think that if they are going to be wrapping it up, that they'll bring her in on that as well. Okay, so I was hoping for kind of a really pale green. We have a light green, but that's more like a neon. We're gonna blend. Who was it who set up there? Marilyn, was it you? We're gonna blend a little bit. So let's grab Arctic blue and apple green. How is the lighting for everyone? Is it too dark? I know we darkened it so that we could, let's see, Arctic blue, so that we could get more of a true representation, but I don't want anybody to be getting a headache because they're squinting or something. Artmar, there you go. Sam Hewen is her boyfriend. I love it. All right, let's see. Let's shift this just a bit. Actually, no, I think we need to shift this. There we go. Darker than normal, but probably true to color. Yeah, yeah, because I can tell my hands look really dark in the video or in the screen. All right, well, if it bothers you guys, let me know. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a knife. Everyone hold their breath. I mean, I won't because I probably should breathe while I do this. I'm gonna shave away from me. Do not shave towards you. Shave away. This is knife safety tips with probably the person that shouldn't be near knives ever. So I'm gonna call this from personal experience. Shave away from you. Right, Ev? Oh my gosh. Should we all have one? Probably. All right, got a little bit of red on here, but that's all right. So this, oh, it made that noise. Usually it doesn't, but it's like nails on a chalkboard, but it's like knife on chalk. Okay. But if I do it a certain way, it doesn't make that noise. That sent shivers. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. My ASMR video on TikTok has like up over like 45,000. I'm just thinking like, maybe I don't post everything on TikTok that I need to, that I post on Instagram. I just do ASMR stuff. But the hilarious part is it's not like Instagram where if I get a sudden uptick in views, it reflects in my other videos. No, the other TikTok that's right next to it that obviously did better on Instagram, it's had like 10 views. But the one right next to it is like closing in on 50,000. I'm like, this makes no sense to me whatsoever. All right, so I just blended the apple green and the Arctic blue to get kind of a cooler green color. Wait, what books are we talking about? Christine, I don't use TikTok for personal reasons. In fact, I try to spend very little time over there. But I have started reposting Instagram videos over there just to, you know, see if there's any audience over there that is not aware that well, there's a lot of people that aren't aware that I exist, but you get what I mean, you know, broaden my horizons a bit. Anyway, so I've just been posting over there, but yeah, there are two very different audiences on TikTok versus Instagram, that's for sure. Yes, Outlander. They announced their 8th season and it's gonna be the last one, but the books aren't even finished yet, so hey, but at least she's not going the way of George R.R. Martin and like just straight up not finishing the books. I couldn't tell you like the exact shade of this green that I'm using, but I wanted to go for something less warm and more cool. And so since I wanted a cooler one, I added just a little bit of blue to it. Can we still see? Here, let me move over a little bit. We've got a lot of dust on here, so we can kind of bring it around. We're gonna be using some darker green on here too to get some shadow. Yeah, the Outlander series. I am almost done with my second read through of Throne of Glass. I'm trying to decide, okay, are there any fans of Brandon Sanderson in the chat? Because I absolutely loved his Stormlight Archive series and the Mistborn series. I never read the Lost Metal portion of the Mistborn series because my friends who I'd been talking to before that introduced me to these books were kind of just like, the Lost Metal's kind of meh. But I was just like, I don't know, man. I've got a credit sitting in my Audible account, and I'm trying to decide what book series I want to start next. Yeah, it looks like mint a little bit. Yeah, that's fair. I have a Twitter, but not for my Emily Illustrator. It's for my personal. I don't even post anything on it. I use it mostly for like gaming stuff. But yeah, I don't have a professional Twitter by any means. Okay, I want to be careful because some of this green is getting on her skin tone, and I don't want her to, you know, look like she went on a date with Shrek. Right, Shannon? I don't understand it at all. Like, I was like, okay, I guess we're feeling popular over here on TikTok. It has brought like more, like for a brand new account, you know, only like a couple months old. I mean, you know, I don't know what I'm at, like 400 followers on TikTok. I don't know. The thing is I was thinking about like, I'm posting videos over there and the captions that I'm posting clearly are meant for an audience that is already established. And the fact that my videos aren't, you know, I'd like to think that I film them in a way that looks, you know, professional, that it kind of gives me an air of not responsibility. What's the thing I'm talking about? You know, like clearly I have something going on in another part. There goes the cat for my X-Acto knife, you know, in another kind of, technological world. Okay, let's grab Jade Green and I'm gonna try something. Let's see. And this is why I haven't taken the wrappers off these. Let's see what's going on. Hang on. Oh, sounds good, Brooke. Thanks for being here. Yeah, popular. I gotta be popular. In stories, Ev. In stories. So if you click on my my profile picture, the little ring. In the stories, I've been posting a ton there, and I need to save him to the kitties one because you know how you can save stories on your profile picture. Pretty much any cat ones I've saved there. Also, Ev, since you're a subscriber, if you want to see if there's any, oh wait, that's Emerald Green. If you want to see any of the videos that you've missed as a subscriber, I have it saved as a thing. Cover that knife, woman. It's on the floor now, and then I have to go on the floor. I have them all saved there so you can catch up there as well. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of Jade Green. It's pretty dark, so we're gonna go slow, but I am using the little turtle on. Heard of something called Twitch? Okay, so Vicky, Twitch is kind of like what I'm doing right now. And as much as there are artists on Twitch, oh wait, that's Jungle Green. That's still not the right, I still haven't grabbed the right green. Oh my gosh. Jade Green, here it is. As much as there are artists over on Twitch, it's the same idea as what we're doing here, but it's very heavily about gaming and people streaming video games. I've modded for a couple streamers over there, and then there's a whole side of me that's all related to gaming. Not that I've had any time to play them at all this week. But yeah, it's more about gaming. Yes, Marilyn. We are gonna be getting to take a look at that here soon. It's on its way, so stay tuned. We're gonna take a look at it. I'm excited. It is about time she got, like, I know she has books, but her illustrations are so good. She deserves to be picked up by a publisher. Oh yeah, it's a completely different, like I was thinking about it. So I have a friend who live streams, and she's big enough that like she gets sponsorships with like with Twitch itself, like when they have TwitchCon, which is kind of like, you know, the convention for all the Twitch streamers. You know, she gets sponsorships, like all that stuff. Like she's doing well, but like right now I forget what she's celebrating exactly. They are doing a thing over on Twitch where she's doing what's called an uncapped subathon. Now over on Twitch, there's a lot more focus on donations and, you know, buying some, like for them here, you know, YouTube it's memberships, but for Twitch it's subscriptions. So basically what she's doing is an uncapped, she calls it an uncapped subathon. And what that is essentially is every time somebody donates, they have bits over there, which is the equivalent to money. But every time somebody donates a certain number of bits, if they gift subs, if somebody gets a sub, that kind of thing, what that does is it tacks time onto her clock. So, you know, she starts streaming and she says, okay, I'm gonna stream for 5 hours. And as she gets donations and subscribers and everything, that adds time onto her stream. Now, she had to take a break from it today because she actually had some filming she had to do for work. But she right now, Ev, oh my goodness. Thank you. We got some hypes in chat for Ev. Exclamation point hype. Thank you, Ev. If you just got a gifted membership from Ev, you now have access to all of these handy dandy emotes if you did not before. And also there is, oh, we got another pencil. There you go. There is also a free coloring page over in the community section. Look for the members only post. Thank you, Ev. I'm all flustered now. But basically the point is she's essentially been streaming nonstop for 3 days and she still has like 30 hours to go. 30 hours to go. Like it's ridiculous. And she will continue to go for as long as it is. Now you're wondering like, oh, well, is she sleeping or everything? She is sleeping, but she sets it up like she's like, where she says, on the light blue pencil, you really are. I'm gonna have to figure out, hell no, I don't have any additional slots. Like they only allow a certain amount for members, but that blue pencil would be like the diamond pencil, man. But yeah, so she's at like 30 hours and still going and everything. But it's like, I was thinking about it and I was just like, you know, that would be fun. But A, I'm an art streamer. So I think at some point after, you know, however many hours of streaming, I think my hands would literally lock up. Like we'd have to mix it up. Oh, Kara. Thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Kara. Those handy dandy hype emotes, exclamation point hype. Thank you, Kara. I don't think I could do it. Like my hands would physically like lock up. And also that's just not really the culture that is over here. Like that's very much the gaming culture. But here it's you know, it's just, it's very cozy. Like it's clearly her only, like she's, the way that she does it, it is her only source of income, which is legitimate. Like some people, oh my gosh. Like some people have gotten so successful at streaming the games that they are literally like millionaires, which is just blows my mind. Like how is that even like, I don't even know, but it's intense. So there is definitely a whole other world all over at Twitch because they're kind of nuts, but it's okay because we're here. Right, Vicky? Oh my gosh, I don't think I could handle like that many days straight. Like I said, she takes breaks to eat and, you know, shower. I'm using that apple green now. And shower and sleep, but like kudos to her, man. It's impressive. Absolutely. But yeah, I'd be like, no, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go pick up the kids from school. Like even as it was, like I was talking to Shannon earlier today and then I was like, oh wait, I gotta go. Cause my kids had an awards thing at school today. And I was just like, ah, crap, I'm gonna be late. Right, Ed? That's exactly how it is. We're just hanging out, chat. It's like, especially when I have coffee, it's like we're just hanging out and chatting in a coffee shop. That's all. All right, let's get a little bit more apple. But I'm not gonna lie, I have enjoyed bringing in the words on stream. I know that it like kind of brings in a slight quote unquote gaming aspect to it, but it's fun because it's interactive. It's not like I'm just sitting here playing a game and you guys watching, like we're all playing together, which is super fun. There is this one guy over on Twitch. There's this game that you can play called Marbles, which I've thought about it for here. And essentially everybody in chat, they join in, they have their individual marble, and there are these marble races, and you watch these marble races go through and people win and everything. But this guy, he has been like streaming every single day with these marbles races for 2 years. It's completely insane, right? Words on stream is so fun. But David Peterson, who does Mouse Guard streams, are on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. No, I have no plans to. I'm pleasantly pleased because we consistently have like, unless for some reason it was like a smaller or quieter stream, we consistently have like 50 people hanging out for the words on stream. I love it. Okay, I want to do a slightly different contrasting color on the leaves, but I don't want it to be too bright. Maybe a little bright coral or dusty. I'm thinking dusty orange. Dusty orange I think would be good. Let's see, dusty orange. What are you? You are golden yellow. That's not what we want. Dusty orange. Here it is. 3 years on marbles. Yeah, and he streams every day. Like, it's intense. Okay, so this total one's kind of bluish green. Let's grab another one. Yeah, the artist edition. No, it's a coloring book. It's an artist edition. Right, Ev? I love it so much. From what I gather, I was reading the description on the website, and so she has, I think, what was it? It's like 40 some odd pages, but they're single-sided, and I think there's individual pages in between the books. Sorry. I think there are spacer pages in between each coloring page because the description of the book says that there's like 114 pages or something, but there's only like 40 some odd illustrations on there. So the way the math adds up, I get the sense that there is, unless they're counting the back side of the pages. But yeah, it's going to be full. Plus, I think there's like 4 new ones. Now, the book by itself is like 25 or 30. Technically, it is, Alex. Technically, it is, but I think it's out in Australia, but I could be wrong on that. So right now, to order it, you would have to pay whatever the shipping is. And Shannon and I were talking about it earlier, and I want to say that it's going to come out to be around 50, I believe, total with shipping. But if you don't mind, my voice cracked there. I clearly need some water. If you don't mind waiting a couple months for it to reach the US, I believe you'll be able to get it on Book Depository, and I think it might even eventually reach Amazon. So something to think about. If you don't mind waiting a little bit, then you can bypass that shipping charge. But I'm not positive. I have not, this is all stuff that I've heard. I have not double checked it with Book Depository or anything. I am so excited to see it though. It's a paperback, but if you think about it, so are Johanna's artist editions. I need to double check the size too. I don't recall what size everything's are. But whenever it gets here, we are going to test out, you know, how it holds up with wet mediums and all that good stuff. That way you can be fully informed if you decide that it's something you want to invest in. Because I feel like books like that, when you spend upwards of $30, $40, $50 for a book, it's an investment. Like, I consider it an investment in coloring and whatnot. Let's use a jungle green, which I did have out earlier. Let me go ahead and use that. And we're going to get just a little bit more of the darker green on here. But if you want to order it from where it's at currently, yes, it is out. You just have to pay that shipping. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this jungle green where the leaves overlap. Sounds good, Diane. Thanks so much for being here. Get some rest. Yeah, I love it. I was really tired today too, just because we've been go, go, go. You know, I've been doing those charts, but I've also been, you know, household stuff and everything. Like, I was getting ready to make dinner tonight. I had stopped by the grocery store with the kids and I wanted to make fried chicken tonight. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick up some chicken because we didn't get any on the last grocery shopping trip. You know, when you have like last minute dinner plans, and I'm like, this sounds good. I want this. So I picked up some chicken, just like fresh today from the store. And I cut it open and it was not the color it should have been. And I was just like, well then, okay. So that kind of threw a wrench in the plans, but Steve was absolutely wonderful and he ran to a different store for me real quick, but it kind of, you know, made things a little chaotic before dinner time. Meanwhile, Steve, there were a couple houses that little Emily needed to go to deliver some cookies today. So he took her out while I worked on dinner, and it was just like pure chaos up until we got here. So I was just like, whew. But then I'm thinking, like, on an auditing guide, Wait a minute, aren't you like a professional auditor? You could write the book on auditing. Bye, Diane. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, and so it's like in my head when I'm feeling like really overwhelmed like that, I'm just like, I don't know if I'm up for it. But then I get here and I'm just like energized by you guys. Absolutely. It's fantastic. You guys are awesome. Okay. I mean, we're using pastels, so it's of course going to be a lighter color palette, but I'm liking that. I think the leaves are turning out good. Same as Amazon price. It's like, not quite. Okay, for her hair, we've got light skin, we've got green leaves. Guys, I'm thinking redhead. What do we think? Also, we should do her eyes. Let's do her eyes. Let's do, what was that called? Why can't I remember? What's the one where you have two different colors? Ah, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, redhead. Okay, perfect. So let's do heterochromia. Heterochromia. I think that's what it was. Yeah, heterochromia. Oh my gosh, I gotta say that 10 times fast. Okay, so we're gonna use a little bit of the jade green. Okay, just a tiny bit. I'll wipe that off. And then I want to use some of the, is it the light green? Yes, because it's like almost neon. We're gonna use a little bit of the light green. Okay. On the edge. So you having these little pieces that you can use to like just really fine tune things. And then let's do like a brown kind of gold color for her eyes. So golden yellow? Yeah, I think golden yellow and golden yellow and chocolate brown, I think. Yes, chocolate brown. Okay, so let's use the Tortillon again. So we can get really, really teeny tiny details. We're gonna use the chocolate brown. Okay, gonna do a little bit on the sides and along the inner line here. We're gonna wipe that off. We're gonna grab the golden yellow. Okay, and we're gonna put that along the edge. Ah, she's so pretty! You're so pretty. You know you're so pretty. Yes, I'm talking to my page. I just do it. Just leave it be. All right, we're gonna grab raw umber. Oh, I'm trying so hard, Ev. That's why I've got these cloths here. Like, it's close. It's close. Now, I do feel like, let's get a little bit more of that golden yellow. I want to make her pupils just a little bit darker because obviously they look a little gray right now. We're going to try and avoid the white parts so that we can still have that highlight without having to add white on top. Ah, awesome, Tech Gal. Aw, thank you, Heather. All right, so we have onyx black. That sounds like it would work pretty good. So we're definitely going to use the Tortillon again because that's going to give us our nice pinpoint here. Okay, we're going to very carefully go around where it's already at. Okay. I also want to grab some of this onyx black and where her eyelashes are. I'm going to do a little bit of a smudge of black here. Help give her a little pop of color on her eyes. Now, I know that if she's redhead, she's going to have lighter eyelashes, but things are going to be hard enough. So we're going to just smudge a little bit of this black on her eyelashes. And we'll just say she decided to wear black mascara that day. We're rolling with it. Now, see, that looks cool. I feel like, though, to balance it, we need to make this eye just a little bit darker. So let's see what we're using. Jungle green. Let's try, yeah, we'll use the jungle green again. Yay for better service. All right, so jungle green. Let's see. Come on. Really trying to get a lot of that pigment. I really want to put down a nice dark one. There we go. Okay, let's very carefully sweep that away. Here we go. We'll be able to do her eyebrows when we have her hair color chosen. Okay, let's see. Oh, so words on stream. Wait, is it time already? I guess we're close. It's already almost 10. Where did the time go, man? Well, we are going to work on her hair a bit. We're doing pretty good, I think. So let's choose a base color for her hair. Base color for her hair. They're both redheads. My mother would say auburn. We're both born with black eyebrows and lashes. Ha! Perfect. This is Patty, guys. If you ever wanted to know what she looks like, this is Patty. She has heterochromia now. Actually, I think dusty orange would be a really good base color for her hair. And then we got some burnt siennas and some burnt oranges. I think that'll be really pretty. So we're gonna use our large scrubber brush, and we are gonna do a base color of the dusty orange. So we are going to feel free to brush a lot of that. We're getting a lot on the paper, which is fine. Okay, because we're gonna actually use that a little bit too. We're gonna, hang on. Oh dear, I don't wanna. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Nobody panic. No panicking. All right, we're gonna go left to right. Left to right. In fact, we may just work on the left side first. Okay, you know what? This is gonna take way too long this way. That was me. That was me going, because I dropped some on the page. Okay, we're gonna take the pastel stick directly into her hair. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm rubbing my hand all over it. Guys, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Here am I rubbing my hand all over her face after we got it all pretty. Oh my goodness. See, even if it is a little streaky, the hair's a good place to do it. I know. I'm completely distracted here. See, and then I think like a green dress would look really pretty. All right. So we're gonna fill this in. Right, Patty? Words are fun. I love words on stream. Okay, let's go ahead and smooth that around. I mean, this is it. All done. Ta-da! All right, so we are going to smoosh that around. You can get that worked into the paper. Actually, guys, we're gonna get messy. Are you ready? Right, I get sidetracked. I'm using my finger. I'm doing it. Trying not to get any on where I don't want it to be. I just gotta make sure I wipe my finger when we're done. Yoink. That's not too bad. It's a little orangey. Okay. We're gonna go to the edge here. We just need to keep like a running tally of all the different sound effects I make when I freak out. Okay, I got some on the outside. So we're gonna use an eraser on that, but let's sweep away what we have here. Okay, I think actually I could use this one. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Ev. Okay, maybe I won't go too wild and crazy with it. Only because I want it pinpointed. You can use the kneaded eraser, but okay, sweep that away. Like I said, this is just her base color right now. This is gonna be interesting doing hair like this. We're definitely gonna be breaking out the tortillon here. Okay, so now that we have kind of a base color down, we're gonna grab burnt orange for sure. Let's see, yep, burnt orange. And let's see, let's do burnt sienna. It's a nice red. That's really pretty, actually. Burnt sienna. And I feel like we should get some walnut brown for some of the really dark areas. Okay, so dusty orange. We've got the walnut brown, burnt sienna, and burnt ochre. Let's bust out with the tortillon. I'm gonna try and... Ooh, it's pretty green. You're supposed to be able to like trim these to use them, aren't they? I don't know. I hate the idea of like only being able to use one color on them. I feel like it's kind of wasteful. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and start with burnt sienna. It's more red. I don't know. You can also see in this one too, you guys will be able to get a view of how it's looking up here because I've kind of like shifted all that stuff over. Go. So we are gonna get the licorice. I'm realizing I've downed half the bag. It's so easy to do that. Oh my gosh. I did that with those potato chips the other day. Okay, so I'm gonna cover up her face a little bit more. I'm using the tortillon and I'm using that burnt sienna. We might not use too much of that walnut brown. And we're going from the base here. It's gonna have this burnt sienna. Basically where the darkest shadowy areas, that's where we're gonna put the burnt sienna. But that's the nice thing about these little tortillons because they get, you know, the fine details. Sandpaper to clean the end. Yes, I have some of that somewhere. I need to find it. If I'm in a pinch, like I'll trim the end of it, but I feel like that messes with it. Okay, so the hair is overlapping a little bit there, so that's why I'm moving that along the edge there. Yeah, this one's a hollow one. This one is good for the sandpaper, which I've used before, but that one is what I use for my drawings. So I try not to get color and pencil. But yeah, this one's a hollow one. But I mean, it was only $2, so $2.49. I don't know, it was cheap. But I do like how vibrant this color is. Series called Drawers Off, where each artist has to take a turn posing in the buff. It has sparked an interest in soft pastels. They get so much done quickly. Yeah, I'm sure the show has sparked an interest in you for that. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, if it's sparked an interest with the general public, it's probably not the pastels by itself. Like that one show, what is it? Naked and Afraid? I could not go on that show. Are you kidding me? With my anxiety, I'd be constantly thinking about it, going, dear God, why did I do that? I'd never live it down. I mean, surely they, like, do they get paid to do those? Like, oh, sorry. I couldn't do it. Yeah, the hollow ones, you can almost squeeze them. Like, they're pretty flimsy. I mean, I'm not gonna yuck on anyone's yum. Whatever works for them. The free world, sort of. Okay, so I like where we're getting this red in here. And then we'll add this burnt orange, and I think it'll really kind of balance it out. We're definitely wearing down the tip of this particular paper one, though. Right, Patty? Eaten friggin' alive. Oh my gosh, no, I can't. I don't bug. I can't do bugs. Bugs are... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Like, there's a few things, like, most of the time, like, when it comes to, like, if I ever have, like, a panic attack or whatever, I know what triggers it, and generally, like, it's health stuff. Like, if the kids get, you know, if one of them has a fever, they get sick, I have, like, about a couple hours where I'm just like, you gotta make new plans for everything, and they're sick, and do we need to take them to the... Like, there's a lot of panic involved with it. The other thing that triggers it pretty significantly are bugs. Bugs of any kind. I cannot handle it. Here in Texas, if you're not from the South or live in a place where you're not familiar with the climate down here, it is hot, it is humid most of the time. Not really an issue during the winter, but you know, it hasn't really been winter here at all. But anyway, it is not out of the realm of possibility that when you are outside that you will come across a skittering little, oh my gosh, I don't even like to say the word, super fast little buggers that you definitely don't want in your house. Anyway, cannot stand them. Will literally scream and run when I see them. I refuse to go outside like after 9 o'clock. Like, I just, nope. I went out, like I walked outside once and I was walking out to the street to get something. It was something on the curb or whatever. Anyway, and one just skittered right past and I like freaked out and I ran in the house. Can't do it. Yeah, right? It's the bugs. See, actually, I didn't mind going camping in the Pacific Northwest because those bugs who shall not be named, they don't exist up there. They don't because it's too cold. So yeah, it's got that going for it for sure. I had never seen one in my life until we moved down here. And yeah, it was outside again. The outside nature, the bugs, I can't handle it. They do camp, somehow mosquitoes have not figured out that's hilarious. Well, see, it's not usually as bad with mosquitoes if Steve is with me because he's one of those people that mosquitoes are like obsessed with. And so we can go on a walk together in somewhere that's completely mosquito riddled. I'll get maybe like 1 to his 15. Sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Has something to do with like blood type, if I remember correctly, or blood type or like pheromones or something. Like there's actually science behind it why some people, the mosquitoes are attracted to them more than other people. I don't know the science behind it, but it is. Okay, so it's pretty orange right now, which is also why I grabbed the walnut brown in case we want to tone it down a little bit. So rather than jumping into the burnt orange straight away, we're gonna grab the walnut brown and we're gonna tone this down a little bit. So walnut brown. Go. And we're gonna darken this up a little bit. Because we're not going for like fiery red for sure. But I do like how vibrant we're getting. Oh, ticks. Oh, okay. Ticks are something I thankfully, knock on wood, I've never had to deal with that. But when we go like on hikes or we go outside with the kids, I am very hyper aware. I volunteered at the kids' camp this past summer, and you better believe that the standing dress code was tall socks. Tall socks and sneakers, no flip-flops, no ankle socks. Like, you keep your legs covered. Hair pulled back, like, you're not snagging on anything when we're walking through the trails, like all of that. Camped in a pop-up trailer. I didn't think about the bugs. Oh my God, now them older bugs are hard no, right? Yeah, exactly, Christine. Yeah, like I have a ceramicist friend of mine who, her and her daughter both got bit by a tick at one point when they were outside, and now they're dealing with Lyme. I actually know 2 people that have that, and I'm just like, that is no bueno. No bueno. Oh, there's no what about. No. I don't like to think it like, I feel like I need to go take a shower now. I'm just seeing the word. Nope. That's a big nope, Sandra Sticks. No, at that point, you just set the house on fire. There's nothing left to do. You just set the house on fire. Right? I couldn't even say the word out loud. No, you gotta torch the whole place. There's no escaping that. Ah, Shannon! You're gonna come out with this whole line of trigger words for me, and you guys are just gonna have me hiding under the desk. Why would you say that word? It's a dirty word. Ooh, I could put that under the list of words. Okay, now come on, now you're just absolutely, Mona. You just torched the house at that point. I can put my list of words in Nightbot. Nightbot will hold it back and it won't let you say them. Actually, that won't work because I'll still see them. It'll be like, oh, Nightbot held this word. It's not that I can avoid it. I just have to pay more attention to it because Nightbot holds it. Oh my gosh. I got a few trigger things that get up my goat, that's for sure. Well, Steve knew that it has just been a really long week, and then the whole chicken fiasco and just trying to do all the things. It's been chaos this week. Not just, you know, not doing the charts and everything, but just with everything I got going on in general. It's been back and forth with the kids all over the place. So when he came back from picking up fresh chicken, he also brought me ice cream. Oh no. Oh my gosh, yeah. Tammy! Hello, Tammy! How are you? All right, we're gonna do burnt orange now. Fun fact, we discovered this one a couple summers ago. Did you know that lightning bugs, like the little, little lightning bugs that are outside, that those are actually toxic if your pets eat them? I did not know that. This is a couple years ago. One of the lightning bugs, fireflies, got into the house. And of course it was lit up and we didn't really think about it. I mean, most of the time, if any kind of insect were to get in the house, Paul usually hunts it down and makes short work of it. Well, he hunted down this little firefly and I was like, oh, not a big deal, whatever. And all of a sudden he freaked out. He bolted, jumped, and ran across the house. So for fireflies, the chemical that's in them, or however it works, that makes their rear ends light up, it is, first of all, incredibly bitter. Like it naturally keeps pets away from them from eating them. They associate that once. But if they were to successfully eat a firefly, like it would make them legitimately sick. And so we looked it up afterwards because like he had like, I think had just barely like nicked it with his teeth. Anyway, he got a taste of it in his mouth and he just freaked out and flew across the room. And we're like, what is going on? So we did some, he turned out just fine and we know better now, but we looked it up and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, if your cat eats a firefly, you should probably, take them to your vet, like immediately. Now, obviously Paul didn't eat it and he was fine afterwards, but we were like, oh, okay, that's good to know. One of them toxic bugs. Okay then. So, the more you know, don't let your cats eat fireflies. Or dogs, I assume. I know it is for cats for sure, but I assume that it's pretty similar for dogs. All right, how we feel? Wow, that is fiery red hair. But you know what? We're rolling with it. I can finish off the rest of this red hair too off stream. Wow, that is so red. That is a little bit more red than I intended. We could try and put a little bit more brown on here. Let's just see if we can tone it down just a little bit. Let's get this raw umber. Ooh, allergies to flea bites, yeah. Let's get a little bit of raw umber and see what this does. Yeah, that's a little bit better, right? Thanks, Tech Gal. Tammy, I can't remember. Have you had a chance to play the words on stream with us before? Okay. Yeah, I think this raw umber is going to do the trick. Give it a little bit more. Oh, zoom, right, sorry. There you go. I'll put it in there about there because that's where I'm moving around and stuff. Thanks. Because we're going to do words on stream here in a little bit. So if you want to practice your brain exercises with figuring out what scrambled words it is, we're going to do that here in just a bit. Yeah, I like that. Let's do a little bit more here. Under the ear. Nope, been so busy. Oh, I feel you on that one. Absolutely. You'd think that, because the kids are in school full time now, like I'd have more time on my hands, but not so much. Okay, let's put some of that here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like part of me's thought about letting the cats like obviously supervised and maybe on like a harness, like go out in the backyard. But I'm just like, I don't want to deal with the fleas, man. No fun when they all have fleas. I'm telling you, I don't do bugs and I don't want them in my house. Sorry, bugs. I like all of the little creatures, and you're cute enough if you stay away from my home. Except for those bugs that I won't name. I won't say their name. Absolutely not. Pine Green! He is a keeper, absolutely. Yeah, birds are so sensitive to that. Absolutely. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. She is turning out, I had it in my head, but she's turning out pretty nice. So what I can do is I can finish up the hair and then we can do her arm and the rest of her clothes. But I think we'll do this one more time. So here is the plan, because we've got some February stuff coming up. So let's see, today is the 20th. The first Friday in February will be our first February stream. So the 3rd and then the 8th. And then near the end of February, we'll probably do the 22nd and the 24th. We're gonna do a second one because I've got 2 February images. But keep in mind, I'm gonna be doing a playlist that has everybody's things too. And we're gonna be doing giveaways in those streams too. So it's gonna be loads of fun. But yeah, this is strictly with pastels and then the tools that we used with it. So yeah, I'm pleased. She's doing well. Obviously there's, you know, a little bit more technicality with using pastels. You don't want to smear them. You got to use the right tools, etc., etc., etc. But I think she's turning out pretty good. All right, who is ready? Oh, I put my rings back on. Who is ready for some words on stream? All right, let's go ahead. Thanks. All right, let's go ahead and pause the music. That is true, Ev. That is true. All right, and let us pull up our words on stream. Let's see. We're gonna turn this on real quick. We're gonna grab that link. We're gonna go here and here. Okay. Turn that up. All right, everybody ready? Got your typing fingers on? Everybody good? Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. All right, here we go. So level 27, that is our record. That is the score. That is the level to get to and or beat. All right, so let's see. No hidden letters or anything here, so I'm gonna say embolism, but that would be, oh, what about zombie? Yeah, mobilize, Patty, nice. Look at us, we already reached our goal, my goodness. All right, mobile, mile. I was like, what is that noise? But it was a paper, there's a, oh, what about, oh, we already got lobe. Ooh, gross. It's a gross word, but I'll put it. Bile and boil, bird. Of course, I guess water boiling. I was thinking like a boil like on you or something. Bile and boil, there we go. Biome, yep. What about mobile with no E? Is that a word? No. Okay. Bowl. What's a bowl? Mile, mole. What about Milo? I know that's a name, but maybe it's a word? That is a no. What about... I was thinking sublime, but that's with 2 B's and an S. And a U. Did we already do blind? I don't know. Blimey! Let's see. Zombie. Mobilize. Are there any other Z ones? Is the game music too loud? Let me know. I can turn it down. I can turn it down just a little bit. Just a smidge. Go. All right, sink in last hits. Skip 3 levels, very nice. Level 4. Let's see, I put it to ultra, yeah, I did. Like, wait a minute, we have ultra low latency. I was thinking revolver. Oh no, that's too many V's. Roller. What about rover? Oh, I put pover. Rover. Oh my gosh. Yay, rover. Vol. All right, who's gonna get the last one? 4 letters. What about Ovel? Ovel? U-R-S-T-U-V. Or oval. Bowl? No, we already did bowl. It's gonna be 4 letters. Lore, love, lore, L-O-O-R. just throwing them out there. I don't think it's gonna start with an L. I think it's gonna start with an O. Orer? Over. Oler? Oleo! Very nice. Christine. Oreo. I'm down with the Oreo. Aaron. Look at you, number 1. Then Evelyn and Christine. All right, there is a fake letter. Oh, I think I know this. That might be 2 that are. Maybe it's just distinct. Distinct, that's what I was putting indistinct, and I'm like, wait, that's a lot of letters. Okay, so the O is the fake letter. The O is the fake letter. So, got stint, tense. I wonder if just stin is a word. What about, is dist a word? Oh, disc. Huh? Yeah, disc. We're only like 1 or 2 words away from reaching our goal. What about dints? I like it. Yeah, we did it. Dint. Skin with a C, maybe? Dins, dint, disc. Snit! What about snick? Snid? Snood! What about... Oh, and dike. Yep. Nice, Dee Dee. Sherry knits. Which is funny, because we were just talking about bugs. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, we did pretty good, all but 2. Unless we get sinking last hits. Oh, funny enough, Christine, teats is a word that's allowed. Here we go. All right, there is a fake letter. Strong. Okay, the H. See, I was looking a lot at the H. Melissa, nice. Okay, so the H is the fake letter. No H. Oh, I'm gonna type it, but I don't like it. Did it count? Oh, it counted. I don't like it. Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna turn the fan off. I grossed myself out with that one. I didn't want to type it. It's a gross word. That dang sneaky H, man. Let's see. Rots. What about tons? What about knots as in N-O-T-S? Or G-N-O-T-S? Maybe? Norg. Norg is a word, right? Tons, torn, torg. Ooh, targ. Targ is it's a pet. Lives on the Klingon homeworld. Little Star Trek trivia for you right there. Let's see. Ooh, last one. U-R-S-T-U-V. Okay, so it's gonna start with T. Tours. Very nice, Tech Gal. Clean sweep. What I like to see. All right, level 13, Tech Gal, Megan, Vicky. Very nice. Let's see. Hidden letter and fake letter. What's a CH? Let's just try chips. Okay, yep, that was gonna say chips, so we know that those at least are good. What about cinch? Maybe it's an N? Oh, wait. It's a Y. It's a Y. It's a Y. Okay, so... Side? The two H's? No, that's not right. P-Y-S-C-H. Psych. I thought that was right. Oh, wait. Oh, it was just delayed. Yeah, that was a little delayed. Let's see. Chic. We did hips. Trying to think. Itchy. Without a T. We do ship? Yeah, we did ship. Ship. Spicy! Ooh, that was a good one. Ipsy! That's a fun company. I'm doing too many proper nouns. Pish posh. Sitch. I don't think I got a single one on that one. This is hard. Chiz. Yips! I got the yips. Oh, chiz was a word. That's funny. Nice. Should be skipped. Yep, skip 3 levels. Level 27, here we come. Level 16, Megan, #1 spot, followed by Alex and Melissa. Oh, that's a big word. Hidden letter and fake letter. Envelope, but that's not right. Belch. I'm gonna try an H. Coven, okay. Liven. I wonder if the B is the fake letter. So it's all 5-letter words. Wasn't Clive a word? I thought Clive was a word, maybe not. Cleave, I think I mean cleave. Clove, coven, liven. Maybe it's 2 N's. Let's try linen. Nope. Olive. Okay. Let's just try olives. Maybe it's an S. I think that the B is the fake letter. What is the fake letter? Voice? Yep, still got all those. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that the B is the fake letter. What is it? Oh, it's another E! And life? Oh! Believe! Believe! No, I can't believe! Ah! Come on, believe was a word? Wasn't it? Oh, that was too many E's, wasn't it? Oh, man! I think it was too many E's. Oh, violence. That might have been... Yeah, because the B was the fake letter. Violence. Yeah, Megan, I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. All right, we're going again. Crab! Yay! Hooray for crab! Let's see. Boar, B-O-A-R. There it is. Barrow. Well, what would be the one that would use a C then? Crowbar. What? Carbo? I don't know. Carbalo, crowbar. There we go. Broca. Arrow. Yeah. Orca. Oh, I wasn't talking about orcas in Tanya's stream. Oh, Cobra. You guys are too smart. Tech Gal, look at that. Tech Gal's gonna have #1 spot on this one, I think. Oh, rar. I never had a 4-letter words, but I had to type it. Why not just B-A-R-R-O? Arrow. Caro? As in Caro? Oh no, we're out of 4-letter words. B-A-R-R-O. W-A-R-R-O. B-O-R-R-A. W-O-R-R-A. Carob. C-O-R-R-A. Just throwing it out there. Broca. Bro, nothing. I got nothing. I got crab. Yay. All right, skip 3 levels. Look at that, Tech Gal, followed by Ev and Christine. So we got 34 points, Tech Gal. Just trouncing us. Fine. I feel like it's staring me right in the face. Like I'm gonna be like, when I get it. Oh, pipeline. Yep. Good job, Melissa. Peel. Oh, yeah, okay. Vicky, okay, if this one goes through, this one belongs to Vicky. That's Vicky's, that's not mine. She thought of it first. Oh my gosh. Guys, do you think that P-E-E-N is a word? It would fit H-A-J-K-L-M-N. It would fit between peel and peep. Yep, Shannon, I knew one of us was gonna have to do it. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, what about Nile? Nile. I don't make the words. I just roll with it. It's for the good of the community. Let's see. Lipe? Is lipe a word? Oh my goodness. Thank God there's no face cam to see how red my face is right now. Because we're saying it's adult coloring in here. Adult words on stream. Some of those questionable words though, man. Me or the mods, we gotta take the hit. We just gotta go for it. Neep! Good job, Tech Gal. I was like, it fits there. I don't know. All right, there is a fake letter. I'm going nice. I'm gonna type a nice word. Oh, wait. Uncover. Oh, the I is the fake letter. The I is the fake letter. Cove. Hang on, I want Paul in. He was. Oh, got hold my mouse off the desk. Hang on, I'm gonna let Paul in. He wants in. He wants attention. Hey, buddy, you wanna play some words on stream? Yeah? Some words on stream? He's not sure what he wants. You know what I should do? On this scene where we play the games, I should put the tiny camera so if he hops up during it, as long as it doesn't cover the game. And you guys can see the kitty. Let's see, ounce, yes. Let's see. We do rune? Yeah, we did rune. Core, yeah. Recon, very nice. Hey, buddy. Try something. Let's see. I think I'll have to do that later. I was gonna see if I could add one to it now. Hey, buddy. Here for some snuggles. Distracted by the cat. Come here, bud. Do you want up? Oh. Go ahead. You come up. You want to choose some words? Here we go. Okay. You hang here with me. Okay. Hey, we did pretty good. Only 4 left. Paul's in my... Oh, we got one right at the end. Nice. Paul's in my lap now. He's here for words. All right, Christina, Tech Gal. Very nice. Let's see. There is a fake letter. Bath. Although Bath didn't go up because the A is the fake letter. Oh my goodness. Nice, Melissa. Birth. Why am I not oh, part. Yay, I got a word. Oh no, wait, the A is the fake letter. I didn't get a word. Oh my gosh. Okay. What about... we already got pith. What about... Oh my gosh, you guys are so fast. Let's see. Why can I not think of anything? Did we do... What you doing, Paul? You're just laying there? Okay. Riot. You guys don't even need me on this. You guys are too good. Trib. Is Trib a word? Bert. Trib and Bert. Bort. Bort. Is Bort a word? I am 0 help on this level. Oh my goodness. What about Prot? Prit. Right, Kara? No, I'm right there with you. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, what? Thorpe. Orb? Oh, we got the throb already. Broth. What about Borth? Wow, I didn't nothing to help that whatsoever. I blame Paul, honestly. I was distracted by Paul. All right, next one we go, level 11. All right, there is a fake letter on this one. Let's see. I feel like I'm staring right at it. Curious Tech Gal. Oh my gosh, you're so good at this. Okay, no B. No B then. Okay, so... oh. No, no B. I'm already thinking of B words. No B. Get rid of the B. Let's see. We already did sour. Iris is spelled with another I. Curios. Ooh, curio! Yeah, I finally got a word that I totally piggybacked off Vicky for. Absolutely, I did. Sorry. Surrey. Sow? I'll cop to it. I will. Couscous. Couscous. Cows. Rosie. Rocky. That dang B letter, man. Type in bros. Cross. Crisscross. Curs. Oh no, we already got curs. Yeah, dang it. Right, Shannon? Hey, we made it though, and that's what counts. We can still make it to 27. We're just gonna inch our way there. Tech gallon, Patty. My goodness. All right, hidden letter and fake letter. A lot of 4-letter words. Maybe wash. See if it's an S. Oh, whale. Oh, dang it, Aaron, you already got whale. Okay, so that means the J is the fake letter. Whales. Wheel. What about wheat? Maybe it's a T? Ah, it's a T! Huzzah. Okay, so... we need an L. So, yeah, wealth. Wealth. There you go, Tenko. All right, look at us make it. See, we got this. We got this. Did we? Yeah, we did heal. Heat, late, tail. Teal. Neat. Just gonna try neat. Halt, yes. It's gonna be another W one. W-A... E... No, that's not gonna work. Maybe it's a W-E. W-E-H-A? Maybe? A wheel? What's a wheel? Is it wee-wee a word? Let's see. Between teal and whale. So... Teha. Thaw. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Foul. Wheel and deal. Exactly, Patty. Wheel and deal. That's good. Through Megan! Coming in clutch. All right, Tech Gallon, Megan. Gosh, Tech Gal 97, Tech Gal? Gosh, you're ridiculous. Chard? Ochre? Chard. That's a vegetable. Chard, Alex got it. Okay, oh, cheddar, Patty, nice. Okay, so reach. So the it's another D. The other D is the hidden letter, and the O is the fake letter. Another D. No O. Only 5-letter words and up. Ooh, what about? Am I unlocked? Yes. Dared. Yeah, dared. Let's see. We did heard. Haired. What about? There's not gonna be any more H 5-letter words. Acrid. Acred? Is that a word? Adder. That's good. Ached. Okay, okay. Cater. Chair. I'm just trying to guess words that may be your words. Ad. Cur. Acred. I think I already tried that. But hey, we did it. Cheddar. That was a good. Arch. Nice, Megan. All right, level 18. Megan and Tech Gal holding strong. I don't know, Tech Gal. Megan's sneaking up on you. I got 97, 86. She's not far behind. I'm gonna try ounce and see if it's a C, because that's the first word that I saw. Okay, what about tones? Maybe it's the N? Tuned. Okay, it's not the N. All right, Paul, you want out? Out you go. Okay, let's see. We try ousted. Oh wait, student. Oh, it's another T. It's another T. Ousted. Oh no, wait, so the O is gonna be the fake letter. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so student. Okay, so it's another 7-letter word. Student, then touch. No, that's not right. I feel like stunted. Tech out. Oh my gosh. We do stunt already? We did, okay. Stunt, dunes, tense. Oh, did we do stint? Nudes? Ooh, maybe. I'll type it. Ah, one of us had to do it. Oh my gosh. We did dunes already, we did. Oh, we need one more word. One more word, someone. Oh no. Oh, Megan's coming in clutch again. So good. So good. You know, you realize, Megan, I will be counting on you to save us every time now. I mean, you've set the bar too high. Just saying. Okay, so hidden letter, fake letter. There is a U, so potentially I'm doing it. I'm typing it. I'm testing it. Okay, butts is acceptable. Butts and Megan. So you can't see what they put in there. So Megan put, oh, Tech Gal, what'd she get? Hold on, slow down. Tech Gal typed, why am I not seeing Tech Gal's word? Okay, let's see. Megan was stunt. Tech Gal was, okay, am I crazy? Tech Gal, why don't, oh, buttons, there it is. Okay, chat just hadn't got caught up yet. Okay, so buttons, which means the O is the hidden letter. So buttons, the Q is the fake letter and O is the hidden letter. So touts? Is touts a word? Yes, touts. Oh my gosh, guys, we need just like one more word. If you're curious what people are typing, then look in chat to see what they wrote. So, oh, stout, Tech Gal, nice. Oh my gosh, Tech Gal, you are just like insane, but in a good way. Let's see. We do stunt already, we did, okay. Snout, nice. We do bouts already, yeah, we did bouts. I keep seeing like 4-letter words, but what about bunts? Oh no, we already did bunts. Tunks. No, it's not gonna be tunks. But either way, we did it. You're good, Angela. All right. Next up, level 21, guys. I can feel the level 28. All right, you ready for this? All right, tech count. Oh my goodness. Okay, so hidden letter, fake letter. What about worse? Oh, Megan. Okay, it is worse. Megan got worse, so that's good. And Melissa got rower. Okay, what about rowers? Okay, rowers is good. So if rowers is good, then that means the L is the fake letter. So what about growers? Maybe it's a G? Growers. What about sewer? Let's see. We have Shannon. Shannon did sower. Okay. And then Megan. It's so hard to see. Yeah, I'll put in loser since it got caught. Oh wait, what did we decide? What did we say? I can't remember now. Oh, looser. What was? Did we figure out what the hidden letter was? Forgot already. Growls, maybe? Why are we still locked? I don't know. It's cruel. Okay, it's a K. It's a K. A K? Oh, skewers. Come on, skewers. Totally. Skewer. Skewer. Did I put too many E's? Was there only one E? There was only one E, wasn't there? Dang it. Well then. I got too excited about skewer. We were robbed. I think we were robbed. Am I a sore loser? Yeah, maybe just a teeny tiny bit. Just a little bit. Right? It is so fun. There you go. We're going to turn that back. Oh, not so loud. There we go. See, that's always fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pleased how we did with pastels. I'll catch up, son, and we will finish this up on Wednesday. Does that sound good? Well, actually, I know we were robbed too. Do we want to finish this on stream? I assume we do. There's still a lot left. You know what? I'm just gonna call it. We're gonna finish this on Wednesday. I'll be good. I'll be good. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Ev, thank you for all of your gifted memberships. And Kara, thank you for your super chat. Super chat? I don't know. Super chat. You guys are amazing. And I love hanging out with you. It's always a great way to start the weekend. And yeah, have a great weekend. I'll see you Wednesday morning. Keep being awesome. And I'll chat with you later. Bye.